Hello there, this is Cookies, and this is going to be my third expansion test. Um, Not sure how well this is going to go, but the third one I want to try is a sort of maximum greed bless. So if it works out, great. If it doesn't, then I guess I'll have more time for the tournament round two that is potentially about to start up. But we'll see how this goes. I would like it to work because I want to see how this bless works out. So the goal is still unholy weapons, but um, sorry, I can't think and type at the same time. All right, the goal is still unholy weapons, but it's going to be imprisoned. So it's going to be a year three surprise. We're going to have to fight a couple wars without it. So if we die, then we die. But I do, if this expands okay, maybe we can play a somewhat cautious game. We just need to, I think, primarily survive first war. If we don't get coalitioned right away, then we'll have pop killed enough that it won't be easy to kill us necessarily, I'm hoping, until our bless comes online. All right. Let's see. So for the pretender, I think it was Crone. Maybe this one. Okay. So we've got some paths. You can see the imprisoned, unholy weapons. Only 3 candles, though. We're not going to pop kill very quickly. I think I'd like more candles, though. Let's see if we can pull out this one. All right, so this is 6 Dominion. It's a little bit better. And this is defense-based. So Centaur kind of naturally want to be protection tanks. We're going to try to turn them into defense tanks with 4 defense and awareness. If they get a kill, they'll blood surge. If one of them dies, they'll righteous wrath. So we've got the very 8 bless point cheap combination of stats. We've got a little bit of fire resistance, and then the imprisoned unholy weapons. And I think this looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and try this. All right. 12 thrones. I can probably look up how common events are, but I kind of want events not to affect my... If they affect the game, that's one thing, but I kind of want them not to affect expansion testing. Because we had one time where it was a really good event. I kind of broke it. All right. So I think this time we just run down enchantment. We're going to prophetize this guy. This guy's going to reanimate. Maybe I do a little bit later first for it. There's like a little bit of anti-greed. But I think initially we'll go for the centaur. All right, we have 1 forest. Not a lot of forests in this part of the map, but oh well. Okay. So we got a nature random again. Seems to be a theme. And Divine Blessing, Holy Avenger, and he can kind of cast spells at that point. Again, no undead leadership. I would love to have undead leadership if I could afford it. I might take one more look at this. I think we'll do pretty well against Solus. It doesn't give us a lot of money though. So I think we'll go after the Ichthids. Alright. We just go for this. I think we'll skip trying to get a mage out faster. I think we'll skip commander recruitment. Not even get a harpy this time. And we get an indie attack on our cap. Okay. That's nice. Alright, no one routed. That's good. Villains, huh? What is our PD? That's a lot of fucking villains. Damn. We might lose this. What the fuck? Oh my god. Alright. Good job, game. Why? I don't think indie attack should happen on your cap for the first, like, 5 turns. I don't know. They might run. Good grief. Fucking ridiculous. Alright. So I think what we're gonna do now is do this thing. Alright. So that basically killed some sacreds. That's nice. And some chaff. Lost us a ton of money. Alright. Good old Illwinter events. They're gonna get off the field, but that's fine. How do we do? Alright, no black centaurs were harmed. I don't think we have gold. Alright, that's fine. I wonder how we do against the ghouls. So I think we're gonna try that next. 1 turn away from a new expansion party. We do not have enough gold for a mage. Alright. Trying to maximize Black Centaur production. We can always try to catch up on mages later. Black Centaur are a very precious commodity. Alright. Lost 1, but generally speaking, killed a bunch of stuff. Nope, can't afford it. Okay. I think we can try to take that next. Got 12 now. Okay. Let's give we use bodyguards. All right. Oh, this could be dangerous. I think I put these guys out in front. Maybe we'll go over here. We'll try this. Versus 40? Okay. There we go. We can get a new mage now. Now we're cooking. So we need to get to about 4 provinces. Alright. Let's try this again. I should just put them on attack, honestly. Alright. Alright. Nice. Oof. I think we lost a couple of them there. 4. Ouch. Okay. Like Centaur really are... No, Horse Tribe really are dangerous. Okay. I wonder if all of them got blessed. Let's see. Blessed, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. I don't think we can give them that many. I think we can do like a turn and a half. Maybe that's better. But yeah, they just can't. They're not up for it. Alright, we already have a guy to lead the next party. Can you summon anything? Or... That is a lot of deer tribe. Oh boy. I think heavy cav. 100 wolf tribe. I think we maybe go. Oh, can you lead out this turn? Okay, we can try this. Alright. That worked. Nice. Uh-oh. 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 Aww. Alright. We lost our commander and 2 Black Centaur in the retreat. It kind of bothers me how frequently stuff gets lost retreating. It's like, oh, we don't know how to get home. Alright. Let's have you rescue that. No. Let's see. Do we need to get a panic now? I don't think we can afford a panic at the moment. We need to keep expanding and build forts in just a minute. Dryad does have a lot more undead leadership. I think we might try to make Dryads for this. Lizard tribe were deadly, if I remember right. But maybe with this bless they'll do better. I think we should try it again, but after claiming this forest. This expansion feels a lot better though, despite the troubles we've had. This has more opportunity. We're going to try the bigger. This is potentially much more dangerous. Let's see. $70 horse drive. Heavy cav. I think we watch out for heavy cav still. Alright, let's try this. In the meantime, I forget what a carrion lady even does. Actually, where are the little harpy ones? Okay, so we'll put them in the very front. They can draw fire. Oh, I don't have a generic old script. Alright. Let's try this. Um, yeah, because I want to be able to split and get both of these. Turn 9. Well, considering we're put under siege, we've got 9 provinces. It's not great, but I think we should increase it towards the end. This bless does feel reasonably strong. Raiders, okay. Let's see how we do. Lose 1. Okay. It's doable then. We lost 3 there? That sucks. Alright. I think we want the farm. Alright. Have this guy go here, have this guy go here. Let's try getting a carrion lady for the just so we can kind of see what it's like. Oh, can't pick these guys up. Alright. We'll try to take this. Alright, so we've got one good border. We have a fair amount of gold, which is nice. So we could pump out a bunch of minotaurs and other centaurs if we wanted. Get like more of a full party per turn. Lost 1. Alright, just lost some mannequins. What the fuck? Are there illusionists here? This did not look this crazy. Okay. Then we had a few lance catchers. Didn't even realize we needed lance catchers. Alright. Lose one there. Okay, so we do a lot better against heavy cav with this plus. Let's go ahead and try to take this. Go ahead and get a few bodyguards. Okay. Throw down, I guess, the temple first. I think it's time we started a panic. Can increase centaur production during that. Or black centaurs. There we go. Alright. Nope, can't pick those guys up. Keep trying to. Okay. It's turn 11. Guess we'd come down here. Kind of a lot of inconvenient lakes here. I didn't quite get to this farmland either. How fast can you move? Oh, everything's map move 20. Nice. Okay. Even if the combat speeds are different. And we're starting to get some carrion furies, which will be really nice. Do hold an attack with this. It's a very fast combat speed force. Okay. If that's the case, I think we can do maybe a carrion lady. I don't know, it's not as good. Let's just do the carrion centaur. Okay. Maybe the holy 2 gives better odds for better ones. It seems like that was our first set of carrion furies, so that could be part of it. Actually, just as a little bit of an experiment, I will try the carrion lady, see if we can get a certain amount of mass. Alright. So it's not, it could have been faster, and I think we can do faster, especially if our cap doesn't get put under siege so early. But I think turn 13 is going to be solid. But a lot of this expansion would already be over. Alright. Lost a lot of carrions, but no black centaur, so that's fine. Okay. Alright, that was close, but we did alright. Reanimate. Carrion Furies, so we have 6. Nice. Okay. Build that lab. I'm losing about 3 resources a turn, or 3 rec points a turn, I think. Can you make it? Alright. Alright. Yeah, we've got some good stuff happening. Alright. So if left alone, this can feel okay. We're about to get our fort up. We can probably maybe get a new mage going to a new forest. We could spend the first research looking for bark skin. Maybe a little bit of alteration. Maybe that would help our commanders stay alive. I don't think that's a bad plan. Alright, how'd we do? Lost 1 there. Lost none there. Okay, cool. So by turn 13, we had the full box just about. And we would have the ability to go into the lakes and expand there. 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. But we had 2 expansions this turn, so we had 16 on 12. That's not great. But I think we can do all right in a game. Especially for mechs. Kind of like scales great build. You can go build a lab there. We got an increasing number. I'm not sure if we want to spend money on centaurs. Well, we've got a lot of money right now, but eventually that money's going to go away. I might want it for mage recruitment. Yeah, one more panic, and then he can start doing carrion lords, maybe. Well, these dryad hags are pretty good. Oh, I think getting the panics early and getting out more black centaur could be a play. Now we're really starting to get some commanders. Nice. So we have a lot of gold in the bank. In terms of units, we've got 45 black centaur, 159 mannequins. I think it makes sense to potentially just get a bunch of reanimators and get more sacreds to start out. Although that does sack quite a bit of research. Maybe just fort the cap circle. Probably want to be friendly and Diplo early. Let the pop kill set in. Could add that centaur. Oh, you can foreign wreck these in forests. Nice. Okay. For other sacreds, is it, these are the mannequins. Is there a difference other than look? Mandragora, ooh, they are pretty nice. They get double sleep vines. It's a it's a shame that they aren't sacred. We could really use them. Um, Carrion behemoth, Minotaur mannequin, couple of carrion bears. Okay. I mean, there's a reasonable amount of stuff here. We'd have almost 300 troops on turn 13 in our cap. Okay. Have to accumulate some power. Maybe instead of that, we could do Carrion Lord. Getting a Carrion Lord up would be pretty awesome. But so would a second fort. Okay. Let's kind of see what our chaff generation looks like. Let's play just a couple more turns. Oh, whoops. Do one Carrion Fortress. All right. we didn't get very many more carrion furies. Having recuperation is nice, though. Do another lightless lantern. That'd be nice. Okay. The other thing I've heard is you get carrion lords by twice spawning these guys. So I think for that we would need to get some site searching in. So this guy would also go out site searching. Go check the wasteland first. Okay, a couple more Furies is nice. Alright. We'll see where we are on... Yeah, I think this is a good stopping point. I don't want to micro too much more. Alright. So in terms of what we've got, now we have lost some stuff, but that's fine. Okay, so we've got 13 of the sort of quality mannequins. Although these really aren't that much better than a normal mannequin. They've got more HP and an extra attack. But they're just kind of like an extra big mannequin. Kind of the same thing. Although this guy is 68 HP, that's significantly more HP. This guy's got 95 with a Fear Aura and 2 Sleep Finds. This guy's like on a different level. Yeah, this guy is not that similar from like a bear or a minotaur. It's just like an ogre-sized mannequin. They hit really hard, but honestly, all mannequins kind of hit hard when their targets are asleep, so the low attack skill doesn't help that much. Then we've got... Maybe some of them have more MR. Okay, so the ogres and minotaurs have better MR, so they're probably better than the carrion. Yep. Yeah, kind of weird that this carrion has high MR. Normally it's just the mannequins that have high MR, not the carrion. Yeah, reasonable amount of MR there. We've got a nice block of sacreds. Think, what was it, like almost 60 black centaur, 250 mannequins, a bunch of other stuff. It's mostly mage numbers and keeping those up. So getting that first fort up is pretty important to get mages out. But then we also want to get some site searching done too. Okay. Yeah, not bad at all. All right. So this is, it's not strong. Somebody could come and kill us, but it is very greedy. And so if we do make it to year 3, then we get that unholy weapons. We'll just kind of sneak out. And that could be a lot of fun. All right, I'm going to stop this one and have a good one. Bye.